So, we're rejoining our party at the Queen's Way, standing as they exit the fog. Uh, oh my god, Mr. Penny. Okay, you know what? Just here. Here. Let me just equip the cat. Source equip sound. Um, so, as you stand at the edge of a raised and broken causeway under a hazy, twilight sky, this causeway, which was built from pale stones that glow faintly from within, towers over the surrounding landscape, but large sections of it have crumbled away. The parts that remain in place are separated by large gaps where portions have collapsed. A fog shrouded swamp spreads out below you in all directions, and up from its murk wafts the smell of rotting plants. Also rising from this swamp is a music of nature, a discordant symphony of croaking frogs and singing birds. So yeah, you guys are 100 feet up above what you see as ground level.
Jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. Sky view.
Yes, oh, and also just there we go.
Oh, party's here. Oh, that's good. So we got like a bird's eye view from the bridge there. Okay.
Yes, yes. So what do you do?
I suppose the most initial pressing concern is getting down from here. And I kind of like look over the edge.
Yeah, and as you
Oh,
look over, you notice you can probably see them on the art here, but there's these shelves of mushrooms. Handholds and footholds carved into the pillar lead down to these mushrooms.
That's not terrifying.
I think I've actually done this before. Let me see if it's the same. See if it's the same thing as before. I start climbing down on the mushrooms.
Okay, yeah, it's a bit of a little winding back and forth, but you kind of pachinko your way down them,
Okay. So yeah,
landing with
seems
a
to.
wet schlock in the ground floor should you descend the full way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow, I guess.
Dokes. Yep, each of you taking the slow but safe path down. And as you last of you are descending, in the distant sky, you spot a great balloon. So I believe who would be last in this lineup of people?
Probably me.
Okay, so Ashai sees in the distant sky a great balloon made of patchwork material. It spins out of control as though punctured, and causing the wicker basket hanging from it to swing wildly. The balloon plunges out of sight, disappearing in the fog approximately a mile away, which would be east of you. As you're working your way down.
Yeah, I'll let everyone else know. Hey guys, there's a balloon that just went down a mile away, or about a mile away.
Well, if someone needs help, we should definitely assist.
Okay. Yeah, and as you're alerting the party, a loud crane just sounds out next to you and takes off to the sky. You slap down to the ground, Ashai, as sticky mud squelches beneath your feet. Tangled mangroves grow out into pools of rippling water, half hidden by the thick fog, and purple mushrooms cling to rotting logs and stumps throughout the scattered marsh. Crickets that glow like fireflies chirp serenely before they're snatched out of the air by the tongues of hungry frogs. Coming from one direction are several voices, joined in marching song. The singing grows louder as 6 bipedal rabbits, wearing clothing, begin to emerge from the fog. 2 of them tugging at the reins of a giant snail, with the others carrying clubs and slings. I will say they haven't noticed you guys yet, but it seems like who here has the high? Actually, you know what? I can mouse over you guys for this.
As to what?
Okay, Howie, you pretty much intuit that, or actually both Howie and Maxwell intuit that they were probably drawn by the sound of the crane. But they haven't quite gotten into range yet. And you can't quite make out what they're doing or singing over the cacophony of bugs and frogs.
I signal to my patriots. Like, is it just the two of us that see them, or am I able to signal to?
I would say, yeah, it would be just the two of you that see them.
So
like kind of like their silhouettes through the fog.
Signal to them that I see a bunch of people, essentially, kind of going off in the distance.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself just in case.
I was gonna say, what kind of
Does Mage
people
Armor
do you
have
see?
a verbal component by chance?
They nice people?
Yes.
Okay, just
Mean?
checking.
Do they look mean? What's going on?
Well, I would say Howard and Maxwell, at least especially Howard, notices that they are carrying clubs.
Clubs. Like club
And-
sandwiches?
Well, to that effect, I would say by now they're starting to get close enough that their song becomes audible. Mr. Penny, I'm going to have to set you down, no matter how much you're enjoying this. Be gone, shot. With sticks and stones we'll break your nose, we'll beat you blind and steal your clothes, but none among us can compare to one wily, swift, and stand-up hare, a scarf that's glorious, thief notorious, his deeds are truly meritorious. With a wink and a grin, he'll show his cunning, with a slash of his scarf he'll take off running, quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing, gasping, grasping, you'll end up flailing, you'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll sneer, thanks to Agnon Longscarf, the brigand prince of Prismere. And they're just, like, this is kind of like as they're approaching.
Mr. Bright. Mr. Bright, I don't think these people are nice.
I don't think that they're very nice individuals.
Yeah, like I guess I draw my sword just in case.
Okay. So do any of you hide or anything?
Oh, it's a battle axe, actually. I'll
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna try to avoid them. Yeah,
I love
yeah,
the
but-
mental image of you having a sword sheath at your hip, and then you go to pull it out, and it's a battle axe. You're like,
It's like, well, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna also try to find some place to hide as to like let them pass or whatever.
Yeah, same.
Okay. So I'm going to ask for a group stealth check. Oh, unless if it's just going to be Dimitri out, then everyone else, the three of you are hiding.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the three of you could give me some stealth checks.
Yeah, me stealthing isn't happening.
Do we stealth again? There we go.
Okay. So, I would say that. So describe how you guys. So, without too much difficulty, Ashai and Howie find some shrubberies to hide within, but Maxwell, you underestimate the width of a trunk of obfuscate. Mr. Penny! He just tried to jump on my desk and then just cartoonishly fell down.
Yeah, my cat does that.
Kitty.
Like one arm on the desk, and he's like, "Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I didn't! Oh no!" And then falls backwards.
Like Mufasa, except
Yeah,
he's got a
basically.
scar.
Long.
He's
live
right now.
the
He's
king.
he's licking his paw because he's thinking about doing it. Get out of here, you raspy bastard! I love you, but leave me alone.
Okay, so what happened to Max?
Okay, so basically, Maxwell, your guts stick out.
Yep, sounds about right.
So, you two, you two, this is a robbery. If you resist, we'll beat you black and blue. As this one, this one feminine, like rabbit folk person approaches. In fact, both of you could roll, since you've got a good look at him, you can roll Arcana checks.
Huh?
Or History, if you'd like. Your choice.
9.
Well, actually, you would have advantage.
Oh, I would have advantage. Okay.
You would have advantage being Fey Lost. Yes, okay. You recognize them as Harengon.
Haringan. Oh, really?
Yep. Well, actually, both of you recognize them as Harengon, rabbit folk native to the Feywild. Although they sometimes do migrate to the material plane. They love to travel on foot and rarely stay on one place for long. Not all of them are mean, but usually, let me see. They delight in the they delight in freedom, the open trail, and finding inner peace, as well as making friends along the way.
What do you mean this is a robbery?
Well, not like we're after any treasure, if that's what you, Yeah, you've been on the material plane. Yeah, it's not treasure we're looking for. Just a memory from each of yous.
But I'm not trying to rob you. How is this a robbery?
Oh, you see, if you don't agree to give us a memory, we're going to beat you black and blue.
But I don't have the ability to take your memories.
Don't worry about it. We've got that arranged. And she produces a gourd and begins to kind of, like she places one of her paws on top of it. Now, if you would be so kind as to think of a memory, one that's that feeling of delight of the best gift you've ever gotten. The moment you got it. Just think about that. Remember your favorite present you've ever got. Can you tell me about it? What was it like? And I'll give you both a minute to think about this.
No, I don't know. I don't want to. I don't think I can afford to forget that. So.
You know the value of memories, but, well, I'm afraid we're going to have to beat you black and blue. If you're not,
Well,
but
no,
you
no.
on the other hand, are you willing to part with one?
I kind of consider for a second. You know, I've been traveling the roads for quite a bit, and the one thing ruffians always learn is sometimes they bite off more than they can chew. Are you quite sure that this is a group you want to accost?
He looks at the two of you and then looks on one, or sorry, she looks at the two of you and then looks at one paw and kind of counts you two and then counts her paw. And then she looks at the group and like, well, there's more than my paw unless I don't count me. My odds are really good here. Hold on. And then she looks back to the snail, and it seems to be struggling with the two that are holding its reins, and they basically are like they're smacking it to get it back in line before it's complying.
But you see, there's more to this than just number. For I am no simple traveler, and I cast prestidigitation and make like a poof of fire. I'm one schooled in the arts, and my companion here, who knows what surprises they could have in store for you. And there's always the thing to consider. There might be friends of ours in the woods that you can't see, just outside the shadows.
And the Harengon all look at each other, and kind of sneer, "Oh, wouldn't that be just a curious experience? A friend that they couldn't see." Well, anyway, so if you're not going to part with your memories, I'm afraid this is one last chance.
What are you
And
afraid of?
Well, we're not afraid. It's yeah. She just kind of like was perplexed there, just absolutely 404'd for a second. I will say though, you can attempt to roll me intimidation though, Maxwell, with your statement.
We'll see. Oh, actually, I'm not too bad at this because I have a lot.
And
of charisma.
roll me insight, Dimitri.
6.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this actually.
Okay.
I don't think I have any of those. Nope.
Yeah,
Nice.
she stands there for a moment and pauses, smells the air. Well, seems like you're not bluffing. Or at least you don't smell like you're bluffing. You know what? Boys, these ain't worth the time. They probably don't even get gifts anyway. And she well, anyway, name's Jevik. I'll be off now. And she runs back to her group, and they drag their snail away and continue on in song. And you've successfully intimidated the brigands.
Well, it seems we're not in unfriendly territory, so perhaps we should get a move along.
Yeah, best keep stepping, I suppose.
Okay. And so first, let's. I'm assuming you guys emerged from your hidey holes. Do you have it
Absolutely
in?
picking leaves from vests.
Oh
and
yes,
clothes.
yeah. Just. Oh, it's not leaves you should be worried about. Oh, your shoes are absolutely knackered right now. It's
Hopefully my
in
employer will
fact,
pay for those.
this environment has a. Oh, sorry. I'm suppressing a belch. Let me just accept it and mute my mic. Life is better now. So you guys are currently in a low tide situation. And with that, for some reason I'm trying to remember which page here has the features. There it is. So while this is going on, this is because this matters for the ground is considered difficult terrain. And okay, yeah, I just need to keep that. This is yeah, it looks like some of the pockets of mud are more treacherous than others as you guys make your progress. Which direction would you like to go? I'm assuming you were intent on heading towards that balloon.
Yep. Unless someone says otherwise, down balloon.
Yep, to the balloon.
Okay.
Yo.
Then who is leading the group in this case? Who's heading the party? Keep
I
in
will do
mind
it.
there is a thick fog. And as that... Oh, let me see. In fact... Oh, I guess it didn't really... When Jack ran this, he ran this as that everything was impossible fog to see, but I'm trying to find where it's that brutal, and yeah, there's only certain areas where the fog is exceptionally bad.
Gotcha.
You guys can navigate this swamp relatively straightforwardly. God, that would have been so much easier. Anyway, but I will say, whoever is at lead and is at point, roll me a D8.
A D8, you say? A 5?
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay. And so as we're progressing eastward, you guys are schlocking through the mud, and you get across a shallow bend in the river. In fact, I'm going to move you guys here. And as you guys are plopping through, I want everyone to first roll me a survival check.
Survival, I'm kind of good at this. 13, above average.
I need one more from
Me. I'm
yeah.
just struggling.
That's okay.
There we go.
Oh no, you guys collectively do pass. You manage to navigate through some mud pits, and in fact, with Dimitri, who had the highest. Oh, sorry, I have to double check. The highest passive perception is.
Me.
Probably me.
Yep, it is you. And with that, you notice small creatures hiding in the muck. Almost impossible. Like the only reason you notice them is that the mud has facial features, and so you are not surprised as 5 mud muffets.
Methods?
Mephits. They aren't attacking, but they do emerge. So everyone else might be startled if you wish, but you see them popping up, so they address you directly. And they threaten to drag all of you down unless you guys can guess their favorite food. So, all right, look at you. Fresh meat in the Feywild. So this one smells double dipped. As they're looking at you, Dimitri. No matter, unless you lot can guess our favorite food, you're going in the muck.
Favorite food?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you guess my favorite food?
Cause we's asking you.
No, I'm asking you to. What's my favorite food?
Gonna be You know what? I think it's gonna be you're gonna find out what your favorite food is if you don't guess ours first.
But I know what my favorite food is.
You, it points to a shy. You, the tieflin. What do you think our favorite food is?
People brand new to the area?
Spiritually, maybe, but not quite. Points to Maxwell.
Is it terribly close-minded of me to say mud?
Close, but not quite. And then Keegan looks at Howie.
Can I look around, see if there's any, like we wandered upon their den, right?
I wonder if it's like a mud pie.
So I'm wondering if, I can take a peek, see if there's any hints on what might actually be their favorite food.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to give it to you. You look around and you don't really see anything of real merit. It just looks like they just popped out of the mud themselves. Like the mud itself has little whimsical spirits popping out to just troll passersby. Hey, we ain't got all day. Not like, well, maybe we do, because it's time never... Yeah, it's irrelevant.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, that's definitely not it.
Well, we have no idea what I don't know is, but you with the scales.
A mud pie?
Okay, maybe you're not as dumb as you look. Hey, you know what? This one's all right. Yeah, buddy. Buddy. And they all go slorp back into the muck.
Really? Nice.
And you guys are good to continue. As you,
Why wouldn't they just tell us that? Why wouldn't they just tell us that? Very confusing.
Because they
method.
would make us eat mud pies if we couldn't tell them, I guess.
Oh, maybe.
in the distance, you're like, this one ain't half bad either.
Well, I'm glad it's not travelers.
No. So, as you guys... Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, first thing that popped in my head was like mud pies, but I just had to say stuff.
Hey, this guy hasn't been here before. Okay.
I think we got a bit off track. Where's that balloon at?
Well, as you guys are slorking through the mork, because it was only roughly about like a mile away, a crumbling stone tower rises out of the swamp, leaning at such an angle that it threatens to keel over. Black brambles surround the base of this tower and cling to its lower half. Hanging from crenellations on the lower side of the tower's peak is a large woven basket at the end of a tangle of ropes and tattered fabric. The basket dangles 30 feet above the surface of the swamp. And as you approach from the basket, as you approach the edge of the brambles.
So the basket is just like dangling from one of the...
Yep, it's like dangling from one of the crenellations.
Okay.
And as you approach, in common, you hear a, "Psst, you there, I need your..." Oh, sorry. "You there, I need your help."
Why are we whispering?
Well, because, there's two serpents asleep in the brambles, just outside the tower door. If you awaken them, they might put the squeeze on you. Or worse, devour me.
Wheeze? What?
I'm in a-
They're gonna
Sorry.
hug me? They're gonna hug me? What's going on?
The voice from the basket, well, the serpents, they'll, of the crushing variety. The constricting sort. But,
Oh,
no louder.
okay.
You see,
Gotcha.
I'm in a bit of a bind, as you can observe. Like the basket, you can barely. I'm probably gonna say.
I think I might have a solution for this. And I'm going to activate my wings that I got from the carnival and go up and get them.
Oh, perfect. Jeez.
Oh, perfect. Easy peasy. So yeah, I don't recall if that has an activation word for it.
Hold on a sec. It was up here somewhere.
It might just be do it.
You can sprout a pair of wings. You gain a fly speed equal to your walking speed. Bonus on charisma checks, lasts for an hour 3 times, and then it vanishes.
Okay. Yeah. So you effortlessly get up there, and let me see. I'm trying to see how difficult it is to get him out of there because. Is there a... Oh, there's an art for that. Okay. Okay, there it is. Yeah, Yeah, as you fly up, you do see him in a small little bird cage. Effectively, if we just give me his proper art for him, though, because you see this little guy in a cage. Yes, dear sir. Your Majesty, I'm in a bit of a bind, as you can observe. I, Sir Taravar, as one of the Summer Queen's loyal servants, ask that you free me. Humbly so.
The cheekbones on this guy, dude.
You see, I was in the midst of a daring escape from that vile Bavlorna at Blightstraw, when our balloon was set upon by an ill wind and sent plummeting to its current unfortunate location. My pilot,
I look him up and down.
Wigglewog, did not survive. And
Don't you have wings? Why are you?
Well, he's
getting out of here.
He's in a cage. He's in a small. He's in a bird cage.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna let him out of the cage.
You attempt to do that, and the lock door does not budge. Noble effort, sire, but I'm afraid the key is, well, not here.
Oh, do you have any idea where the key is?
I believe it's under the watch of a goblin further east of here.
Okay. Well, we'll go looking for that key and come back. And I'll fly back down to my companion. Well, can I pick up the cage?
Oh, you can pick up the cage. It's tiny.
Okay, yeah, then I'm going to pick up the cage and take it with us.
Yeah, the cage itself is... that's what I've been trying to find, is like the stats of it. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, also, those of you who are at the bottom, what are you guys doing during this time? Just kind of.
I'm looking at. I'm just looking at my notes, and I've got this. note. No, I think these are old notes from the carnival, so I don't think these matter anymore.
Oh, they might.
It says I took notes about a magic mirror.
Yeah, that is something that you did walk through to get in here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay. So
it's a silver bird cage. Oh, in fact, it's laying on its side. Boo, 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 boo. The cage itself. Yeah, you try to fiddle with it, and while you're interacting, give me an investigation or arcana check. And what are Ashai and Howie up to during this time?
I'm just keeping an eye out. I'm just looking around.
Same.
Because this place is dangerous.
I will actually, to comfort this mini dragon. What are they called again? What is the scientific term?
Fairy dragon.
Fairy dragon. I'm gonna give him my little wooden mouse to comfort him while we're going about finding this key.
Oh, a sincere treasure, but I'm afraid I have nothing to reciprocate and am unable to promise a service at this time.
Just a promise that we'll be back. Don't worry.
Interesting. Well, I will be very thankful. But you needn't leave. You could take me with you.
Oh yeah, this bird cage is probably tiny, right?
Yeah, you just sort of set it on the ground in the muck.
Oh yeah,
Water starts to rise.
I suppose you're you have a point there. I I think I pull some rope out of my pack and I'll just like backpack the bird cage. For
By the
now.
way, as we're all like, yeah, with his "oh, don't leave me," it does start to get you. Howie and Ashai notice some rustling in the brambles below. That the snakes might be stirring.
Oh shh! Hey, we're whispering. Remember?
Sorry, I'm a bit shaken from that dear pilot's corpse starting to fester.
It'll be all right, Ed. Just squeeze the mouse whenever you feel afraid.
He looks at it, and it's about like him size, so he just kind of like puts it under an arm and then just kind of like squeezes it in kind of like a headlock.
It
There's
squeaks.
something enjoyable about this.
It squeaks every. It says oddly enough, it squeaks when held. So it
Just when held. So he picks
Yeah.
it up and it starts squeaking. Yeah, he does find a slight charm to this. And in fact, as you guys are, I'm assuming, departing from this location and are, unless you have any other business here. Oh, and you did roll that Arcana. Yeah, you notice that some sort of magic seems to be ensorcelled into this cage, but without the aid of like a spell to further glean anything else out of it, you can't really discern much more.
Okay. Did we want to investigate the tower, or were we gonna head and try and find those goblins?
Well, I guess the snakes are at the top base of the tower. So, I mean, whatever you guys want to do.
Goblins sound easier than snakes.
Yes,
well,
they
are
do.
the snakes ones I can make friends with?
You could
Maybe.
you probably could talk to these snakes.
Since I picked up animal friendship. More companions?
Definitely a possibility.
Oh, you could.
Well, why don't you try to make friends with him, and I will hang back and make sure it goes okay.
All right.
I'll watch you try to make friends from over here.
Yeah, from way over there. I'm gonna walk up to the snakes and we're gonna try and be friends.
Okay. Well, as you double back, let
I wanna
me
be
make
besties.
sure. First, I'm pretty. Yep, they are not. So they are. First, if you could give me a nature check. Oops, not that. That's not. No, there is no goat. There is just this.
Oh.
Okay. That's good enough for you to glean that these are, if nothing else, mundane snakes.
Oh,
They
okay,
aren't
so they're-
awakened. But these constrictors are, in fact, approaching. What do you want to do?
let's size
it
them up.
seems
you
they're-
know?
Oh, yeah, their size are large.
Oh,
Oh,
well, then I'll get me big mallet out.
He's just standing there, like as the snakes approach. Just the bard just sitting there. What do you do to try and get on the snake's good side?
Hmm. I mean, I do just have animal friendship, the spell, so I could just use that, right?
Okay, I think that targets one though.
Oh yeah, but the other one, as soon as you make friends of one, the other one's gonna be like, "Come on, guys, he's cool."
Yeah, let the animals friendship each other.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, he's chill.
Yeah. Look at this guy. Besties forever. Do we like the left one or the right one better?
Well, let me double check. You might be a little lucky in one regard if my my rules would load here. Here we go. Oh, it's not concentration. Meaning you can choose multiple targets. It'll just
Oh,
cost 2
because-
spell slots.
Yeah, you just gotta cast it multiple times.
All right, let's do it.
Okie dokes. So yeah, you take the 12 seconds to produce 2 morsels of food. I guess technically if you're using your instrument, you don't mechanically have to. You just begin a little enchanting ditty with your glockenspiel. And the snakes begin to dance in a rhythm with it and have become charmed by you for the next 24 hours. Who was closest in the group?
I mean, I think me and Max were just kind of just
Okay.
sitting back. Yeah.
So then one
that mountain
snake
have
each of
feet?
you, it begins to approach
Oh yeah. There
and
you
roll
go.
for initiative.
Oh, that's true.
Uh-oh.
I guess we didn't make friends with them. Now that I think about it.
So yeah. Let me see if I've got a tune for this.
A natural one.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't put... Oh wait, this will work.
Tragic.
I'll just add this.
Not my snake besties.
Well, Mr. Bright, it's time for a fight.
Oh, and I am a silly person and forgot to turn on the initiative order because it's been so long.
Hey, mine saved.
Yours did, which is impressive, actually. You may want to add your dex chain or modifier, but I don't think that. I think yours is probably going to be a subtractor.
My dex is a 0, so.
I have to oh wait, yeah. In Roll20, when you roll initiative, you'll want to make sure you select your token before you hit roll.
And since at the bottom in the
Yeah.
chat I selected my character, I'm always selected. So
But yeah, I can manually add your turns real quick, and then we'll get this going. 2 for you. I need initiative from Ashai and Howie.
Oh, I thought it was only the 2 of them. Huh? Select.
Where's
token.
initiative? There it is.
Initiative.
Nope, nope.
Did
it's
that
intelligence,
work
wrong one.
properly?
Yep, it actually updated properly too.
Okay, I actually had my token selected.
And in fact, I'm going to arrange your tokens real quick, such that it's a little more visually representative
we go.
of what's going on. So basically, they're just moving past Ashai towards Maxwell.
gosh,
and
these things
Ma-
are
and
these things
Dimitri.
are
What happens
not
when I try to
large.
make
They are
friends?
they are huge.
So at the top of the turn order, Ashai, both of these are charmed, and if you would you like a refresher on the charmed condition on what the mechanical implications are?
Sure,
Okay.
please.
Well, let me load that up for you. Oop. Okay, so charmed creatures cannot attack the charmer, nor target the charmer with harmful effects or abilities, and the charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature. So that currently is. In fact, will this let me show it if I do it like this? Yes, I can.
Can I ask them to leave?
You can give
Since
me
there's
an
a
animal
social
handling check
aspect?
with advantage. You technically aren't communicating with them, but you can try in animal handling here. This will be like the first time I've ever seen it used in a combat scenario, but it could work. Maybe.
Oh.
That was a maybe.
Well, you got advantage, so you get
You
another.
do have
roll.
advantage, so yeah. Because they're both charmed.
Well, maybe just roll one more time and you'll hit the jackpot.
So yeah, they're pretty hungry after their naps, so they aren't quite hearing your urges to tell them friend not food. And yeah, they're not necessarily responding to you as of yet. I'll let you take another course of action if you'd like. Unless you wanted to call it there. It was a good move. It could have done well. Heart was
Can
in
I
the
try
right
to
place.
de-escalate with a song?
You know what? I'll let you try to get a performance check with advantage. To try, if at least to get their attention.
What is 7 today?
Are you? Wait, hold on. You're not even rolling,
Yeah,
are
he
you?
just hit the jackpot. He just hit the jackpot.
No, you are rolling. You just hit 2 every.
Three
what
sevens. You really should play the lottery.
the hell? Well, you still have advantage on this performance check.
If it's
Swear to
another
God,
7,
if
I'm
it's
crying.
yeah.
There we
Okay,
go.
there you
Okay.
go. So yeah, they'll spend their turns kind of enthralled with you, and just kind of like they'll stop and they won't advance any further towards Maxwell and Dimitri, but you'll probably need to somehow convince them to turn away one way or another. Dimitri, you're up.
Okay, so I know this really hasn't come into play, but what is everybody's classes?
Rogue.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
no, that's fine.
Did I not have that?
No, there's arguments for both. Hiding your class for narrative reasons, or like we Pierce
Yeah,
like to
or-
like play a character who's like, I'm a mercenary. It's just under the hood. It's mechanically a barbarian.
Okay, yeah. I want to know who's going to be helping me fight these snakes.
Not me. As a warlock, I will be backing up.
Okay.
As a very plump and delicious looking warlock.
And if nobody is anybody else a marshal? Is what I am saying.
No.
Okay. Then I will bless myself.
Well, you can if you're casting bless, you can choose 3 targets,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
or is it 4
I will
targets?
bless.
Might be 3.
Let's see.
It's 3 at first level.
We'll cast bless. I'll cast bless on me, a shy, and don't know what Howie. What are you, Howie? Are you secretive? Trying to be secretive.
Oh, I was the one that was mentioning I was a rogue.
Oh, you're a
So-
rogue. I will bless the rogue.
Bless the rogue. I'm
Maybe I
trying
don't
to
want
figure
to
out what
bless.
icon to use for bless.
I'm gonna bless you, and there's nothing you can do.
You're gonna do good. I think
I believe that is an action.
that is good, sir. And
I will move up to the snakes.
I'm trying to find where the
Weapon
bless
drawn,
icon
shield
is.
out. Mr. Bright on my shoulder.
I was drawing my shield and I'm feeling just fine. Yeah, I guess wing will work. Best we got at this point.
I was gonna say wing. Yeah. I'm
That
not
way we
surprised there's
remember.
not like some sort of like
Okay. So these 2 snakes are going to are spending their turn kind of debating and mulling over their options, but at the end of their turn they are both turning back towards their original targets with intent. Howie, what do you do?
Mechanically speaking, how hard is it to flank in this version?
Flanking, it's just get to the, like, you are on the 50% of the other side. For the most part, it's opposite but loose. It's kind of loose. It makes sense. It's hard for me to put it into short words, but like,
Okay.
if you are mostly on the opposite side, and we don't necessarily do it like for flat advantage, but it's like a +2 because it's just a little more engaging.
Okay.
Because otherwise, you end up
And-
having flank conga lines.
yeah. And I'd rather the enemies have a +2 instead of advantage anyway. So
Well, Wait. How does sneak work?
You just need
Need
an ally
advantage.
adjacent.
Oh.
You just need to
Okay.
not have disadvantage. Think of it as just more like you're just fighting underhandedly. So it's when you do the attack. This is an additional rider. You have to either have advantage or have an ally adjacent to that target, who isn't like incapacitated.
Okay, then I will head up to the right snake. It's a reaction to draw your weapon, or
Yeah, if you're drawing it as part of the attack, it's fine.
okay, yeah. And I guess I'll take a slice at one of the snakes.
Okay, roll that attack. Okay,
Wow.
that is a
Didn't
that's
need the
gonna connect.
D4.
Is that a hit?
That is absolutely a hit.
Okay, and then damage.
And then roll your sneak attack damage.
Oh, it doesn't add that.
It's there's like a little tick box on your sheet.
Oh, I would have had to have. Okay.
Not bad. So that would be a
Okay.
total of 13, and you absolutely get its attention.
Oh
And
yeah.
it now is more threatened than ever. Maxwell, what do you do? It seems to be looking away from you, or at least.
I'm gonna back up 30 feet, and then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one that just got stabbed.
Okay. The hungry. Yeah, Sir Teleport. Okay, sir. Oh my. Such power. I guess you could, okay, 13. That's interesting how it macros for you on that.
That is pretty cool.
Because I'm rolling through D&D Beyond.
Well, at least
Oh,
it's,
nice.
it's very cleanly integrated. I gotta give it that. And feel free to give me that some damage, because a 13, I believe, in fact, unless I'm mistaken. Double check. Yeah, 13 hits. For 6
Yep,
force.
6 force damage.
That smacks it pretty good, but it is still focused on Howard after that.
I'm
Ashai,
gonna go grab some slippers.
have fun. Ashai, you are up. The two snakes, one of them is now more threatened for the prospect of combat. The other one is still looking at Dimitri with consumptive intent.
The one that's looking at Dimitri. I'm gonna tell it that there's something tasty behind the tower. Or like, I guess in the direction of the hair people that we just saw too.
I was just trying to look at the
Oh,
description.
for the record, unless you have speak
Yes.
with animals, this doesn't let
Oh,
you.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you're
Understood.
technically you have to like you can try and kind of signal it to back away, or you're basically
Yeah,
playing
I'll do that.
crocodile. You're the crocodile
Trying to
hunter right
pretend
now.
to be a snake. Yeah. I'll
Crikey!
try and
Look at that!
Get the one that we haven't attacked to back away.
Constrictor hunter. Fair enough. So yeah, you can shoo it. So I'll let you choose intimidation or animal handling, your choice, both with advantage. Okay, that one it does sort of recoil at you, and since it doesn't want to strike at you, and you're sort of making a big show, it's sort of yielding, and without leaving its space, begins to back off and retreat. And I would say like that one. That one is a full action, but you do have your bonus action as a bard, which is very important. I think in 2024 bard, you still get it at your subclass at 3, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't get funky bardic inspiration yet. Also,
I
it is on
think-
long rest at the moment.
I think I'll leave it at that here.
Okay. And with the one backing away from you, Dimitri, or looking to back away from you, the one threatening Howard is open to strike.
Hey, so how does Divine Smite work now? I have to cast it before I hit, right?
I do not know. Actually, I had not researched the.
No,
I
you
mean,
use your bonus action, and after you use your bonus action, you can, or rather, you attack, and it works like before, where you can decide after you hit if you want to smite, and if you do,
Okay.
it uses your bonus action.
Oh, so
Okay.
it's so. But if you don't like, it's not a crit. I'm not gonna smite. It doesn't use your
It
bonus
basically
action.
always uses your bonus action now, so you can't bonus action spell and smite in the same turn.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So no smite stacking. Gotcha.
Which honestly, I'm kind of like.
Oh, well, I'm gonna smite.
Oh boy, yeah. Wonk. Let's see that damage. Oh, okay.
Okay,
that
so that's
auto-added?
that's the smite. That's the smite.
That's just the smite. Okay, yeah. Give us the.
18.
Congratulations, you're the biggest threat now.
That's what I'm here for.
And so, oops. Actually, this in fact, for some reason, it didn't sort right. Let me get that better.
For
Okay,
some
there we
reason,
go.
after I used both spell slots, they both emptied again. Interesting. Oh, maybe I was reading it wrong.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
you, like
Yeah.
once when you clicked it, and then once when you turned it on or something. In either
Yeah.
case, it is going to actually attempt to flee after that. Because
Where do you
animal
think
wants
you're
to fight.
going?
No animal wants to fight to the death. So it's trying to get away.
Well, that's an oh yeah, I have a reaction.
Yep. Howard, you do too if you want to attack the snake with an opportunity.
It's a
attack.
13 land.
13 does.
All right. For 10.
Oh, also this means you can't smite as a reaction.
Yeah.
Although that's still a dang good hit. Yeah, it's getting bloodied at this point. Does Howard want to attack as well?
Yeah. He's choosing not to attack as he sees it
Okay.
fleeing.
Yep. Yeah, it uses its dash action and flees into the underbrush. And then actually, your turn. Howard, you're up. The other snake looks like it's going to back off. Are you going to let it?
Yes.
Okay. So, yep. This one, with your reaction gone, dashes and slithers off into the underbrush, and combat is over.
Oh, can I not see the other one?
Oh no, well, you only get one reaction.
Okay. But it's gone.
They're gone. Yes.
Yeah.
That was also, are you supposed to be at half health, Maxwell?
No, it's just got the wrong maximum in there. 17 is my max.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'll fix that real quick. Why does it think you have 26 hit points? Oh, I think it might be their bonus hit points at the moment from something. I'm not sure what. I think you have a temporary bonus. I don't know. It's not temp hit points. We'll figure this out at some point. In either case, with that, you guys are free to re-enter the swampy marsh and continue forward.
Or did we want to go up the tower? Because that's what they were guarding.
Oh,
right?
you guys wanted to go into the tower?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me...
Well, now that the snakes are gone.
True. The interior of this tower is empty, except a flight of stairs spiraling up to the ceiling, ending in that crenellated roof.
Worth.
Yep, you basically are able to go up, and each one of you, as you ascend, are able to take a little peek-see into that hanging hot air balloon, and you can see the corpse of that bullywug in there, just kind of Yamcha posing in the basket.
Huh.
Flies are already setting to him as you
It's
make your way back
unfortunate.
down.
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
most certainly. This honorable Willy Wog. He was my pilot in my time of need, getting me away from that Bavlorna. But if
Who was it
only
exactly you were trying to get away from, and why?
Bavlorna Blightstraw. Locals around here might refer to her as Lorna. But she's. Oh wait, I don't need to whisper anymore. Pardon me. Old habits. But now that I can talk again. Yes, Bavlorna Blightstraw. She was hot on my tail, as I was sent from the summer court to investigate recent goings on. I was as an emissary of Titania herself, traveling to persuade Zybilna to ally with the City Court, but apparently Zybilna has been usurped by her sisters. And that wicked Bavlorna trapped me in this silver birdcage. She entrusts all her keys to this goblin on a wandering hill, but that's all I know.
Well, let's try and find that wandering hill then and get you out of there.
And as you guys, unless anyone else has any other questions and whatnot.
No.
Did we find out why he's in the birdcage? The locked birdcage?
That would be Bavlorna, one of those, their coven sisters that have usurped this land of Prismere.
Gotcha.
In fact, that poor bullywog, Wigglewog, apologies, I must honor his name. He was one of the few able to resist her, one of the few willing to resist, I should say. The others are all frightfully scared of her.
Good to know.
But should you are able to free me, and probably, oh, yes. The name had come back to me. It should have sooner, but that goblin I've mentioned earlier, it had the most gauche name, but delightfully nominatively deterministic. Jingle Jangle. If we can find that Jingle Jangle on Tellamy Hill.
Well, at least he certainly sounds like a fellow that has some keys.
What kind of goblin is it?
One that lives on a hill.
Yeah, but I'm talking like normal goblin, hobgoblin.
Oh yes, goblin.
Okay.
But yes, should you free me, I will rush to inform my queen of the dreadful affairs of the goings-on. And
Well, it wouldn't hurt to have an ally in this place, so.
And as you guys are moving along, who rolled the first d8?
I did.
And the second one goes to Ashai. Roll me a d8.
What are we rolling?
please. Roll me a d8, and if it's a 5, re-roll it.
Roll a d8. Boop, 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 boop.
I'm surprised it wasn't a 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
honestly.
Oh, oops, that's the wrong one. With that, okay, I like that. As you guys are crossing the swampy muck roughly over a little over an hour passes. Sir Televar basically fills you in on some of the details of describing Bavlorna as a sort of a froggish, disgusting specimen of a hag. And often that she's accompanied with little facsimiles of herself that do her bidding.
Dude's cheekbones, man.
Yeah, he's got cheekbones that don't quit.
Yeah, it is.
But I know that there is cool art for this one thing, so I'm trying to find it. As you guys are encountering the stilt walkers. Oh, was it? Must have been something else. Anyway, in a mist-veiled field of tall swamp grass, dotted with clusters of cattails. So I'm going to say you guys are about here now. Move the little icon, and I'm going to put you guys all back on the little bar so I can keep track of you. You hear rustling vegetation ahead of you, and the sound, I guess, who has the highest investigation?
Definitely not me.
That's
Oh,
definitely
Lord.
Howard. Okay, Howard and Maxwell are still tied on this one. So both of you can kind of guess. It sounds like six humanoid creatures, six humanoid creatures on stilts, schlocking through the muck. Not quite visible to you yet, as you guys are amidst tall grasses.
I'll mention it to the rest of the group that there's creatures on stilts coming our way and ask how they want to proceed. Anyone?
Schlock.
I'm down to hide.
I can go up and say hi.
Okay, yeah, as you advance, you've noticed 6 hobgoblins on stilts, wearing
Hobgoblin.
patchwork rags and furs. Strapped to the back of each stilt walker is a wire cage with padded straw, filled with assemblage of eggs of various sizes and colors. You see the hobgoblins are kind of like peering around the swamp grasses atop these stilts. They briefly regard you, but kind of glance further and disinterested.
Well, it looks like they're collecting eggs, right?
That's a good guess, I would say.
Well, nothing to worry about.
They pass with in fact, verbatim, they pass by the characters without so much as a greeting. And you guys make it to cross a little river bend here. And I will say that the tides are now beginning to rise. Which specifically means as the last of you cross the stream, you notice that the water seems to rise about 5 feet.
5 feet?
Damn.
Mm-hmm. And this water is thick and murky. You can only see about 10 feet into it. So while you were able to wade through it now, and maybe kind of swim uncomfortably, getting parts of you wet and holding parcels above you to traverse this narrow bend here, any sort of passage rocks that you may have interacted with are gone. And the water has gotten thick and murky. But you have at least traversed the river at a convenient time. However,
Gotcha.
up ahead, a loud thundering can be heard. I am now beginning to see how this module can be run in very few sessions if you run it smoothly. But crossing the river, I would like Howie to roll me a d8. Rerolling on a 5 or 6. Reroll. Okay.
Max.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you guys are crossing. So in the distance, maybe about a mile away, you can hear the loud thundering of something. But in this foggy area, you come upon a bog, which looks to have been a battle upon elves and Fomorians, which I'm going to assume. Well, before I go any further, I would like everyone here to roll me history or arcana, their choice.
Ooh,
Do I
I am
have
on
advan-
fire tonight with these ones.
Do I have advantage with the history check?
Yes, you would. This is correct. So a shot.
Natural.
Well, that's good enough for me. Ashai
14.
and
14.
Dimitri both at least know what could identify the signs of Fomorians, who were basically giants who got so high and pompous that the other Fae were like, no, you're not that pretty, and they made them magically ugly. So ugly that looking at them makes you ugly.
Shut up. Oh my gosh.
And let's see, yeah. Otherwise, this area is littered with rusted and broken weapons and armor, along with the bones of the dead.
All right. Well, I'll keep it in the back of my mind that I really don't want to look at one of these
and
guys.
what's the marching order, by the way?
I'll
You
lead.
do see no signs of life here. And who's
Seems to be
second,
no
third,
signs of
and fourth?
intelligent life.
I request second or third.
Okay.
I'll take fourth.
I'll take third.
Cool. Bam, bam, bam. Works for me. So, as you guys are crossing this bog, let me see. It won't accept my 3 that I put in there. Now you're nothing.
Beautiful.
Okay, there we go. As you guys are entering the bog, both Dimitri and Maxwell, you notice 2 suits of armor stand up from the detritus, clearly of elven design, in helmets shaped like stylized owl heads. They seem to stand and idle, facing you two, and shift to continue their gaze with their helmets as you approach. 20 feet away. And in fact, the 2 of them line
call
up.
out to them. Hello.
Do you wave or anything?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the one suit of armor behind the front one at the moment waves.
You said they were owl?
Yeah, owls like designed into the helmet.
No, you gotta. They probably speak owl, Max. Hoo hoo.
Do you turn to him to say
I
this?
don't speak
Yes.
owl.
Oh yeah, the front suit of armor turns to face the back one and gesticulates as though it were talking.
See?
I make an after you gesture. By all means,
You see
if
the
speak
second
owl.
the second suit of armor seems to do an after you gesture.
All right. Gesturing to what? Like just
It does an after you gesture.
They're copying whatever we do, it seems like.
oh, okay. Then I will bow and wait for me
It's
to
bowing.
pass.
It stands waiting.
I try to walk by.
It walks, and it's kind of starts to walk. Eventually, after a while, it starts walking parallel with you.
All right, man, let's go.
You get to the edge of the battlefield, and then it stops. And it can't go any further. It just seems to stop, but continues to kind of idly walk in place as you carry on further.
I tell you walk away. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought I made a new buddy.
As for Howard and Ashai, the suits of armor do not imitate you two.
What do you mean by that?
The suits of armor.
We're just ignored.
Yeah. I don't know, it just seems odd that we're ignored.
You could give me an investigation, or I guess insight intelligence. Everyone here, insight intelligence. Basically, you're trying to reason something's logic.
So insight's normally wisdom, though.
It's normally wisdom, yes. A thing you can do. So basically, if you're proficient with it, it would be your proficiency plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay. Yeah.
And if there's like a difference, we can just add or minus.
-1.
Okay, that's still good enough. You feel like that this feels as though it's a ancillary force. Maybe if you had a bunch of archers imitating other archers, it would be an effective combat tactic for volleys of arrows.
Oh, I see.
Oh no, he sees.
Ah.
I will say though, you also surmise that whatever. I'll let you roll an additional Arcana check with advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say that explains like their purpose, but like why us and not them?
Well, the reason being is it probably has to do with just a proximity.
Okay.
But you, Howard, you also realize that whatever magic that is keeping them powered could be dismissed by removing the helmet from the armor.
Oh.
As you look around the battlefield and see several heaps where the helmet has been separated from the rest of the suit.
Dimitri, do you want to test something?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to try taking off the helmet on one of those owl chaps?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll try to remove the helmet.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Uh-huh. 1.
As you go to remove the helmet, the armor seizes up for a moment and backs away before pausing as though and then shifting underneath as though something has changed, and it no longer mimics you but instead goes to strike. However, I have a feeling that this is occurring at the edge of the battlefield.
It is.
So
Because I was already at the
as
edge.
you go to step, as you go, it goes to try and strike at you unarmed and swipe at you with its hands. It cannot leave the area and is just sort of stuck there. The other one staring at you too with equally self-defensive intent.
I thought it was going to try and take my head off for a second.
That'd be one way.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that happened at the edge.
Yeah, it could have been bad if you experimented earlier.
Yeah.
But with that, you guys, unless you guys have anything else you'd like to do here, you are free to continue. And Sir Televar more or less urges you to do so.
Nope, let's continue.
Okay,
Yeah, let's go.
And you guys get to the foot of Telemy Hill, which I believe
Literal foot. Literal foot.
one of the feet. Locations. There we go. I'm sad that they don't have art for this. Let me put your little dot there.
This mountain looks like something off of a Munchkin card, to be honest.
And actually, since you guys have been to these locations, I will put their names off of the GM layer onto the normal layer.
It's the foothills.
Oh, fucking hell. I hadn't even realized that till now. I feel bad. It's so good. So this goes to the map layer now. Okay, as you guys approached this hill skirted by mist, you are greeted by the scent of sweet-smelling fruit. No, Mr. Penny. Damp, downy,
Mr.
silvery
Penny says
green
yes.
moss blankets a gentle upward slope before giving way to a craggy ridge that marks the top of the hill. Dozens of enormous willow trees dot the hillside. Mr. Penny, you get off my desktop right now. No, you're gonna hit the power button. Dozens of enormous willow trees dot the hillside, swaying as though though in a breeze, despite the absence of one. The hill itself seems to be settling down and is nestled at the moment.
By settling down, do you mean we can get onto it?
Yep, you can actually start. You can climb there. There's actually
Let's
a
climb.
path.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's climb the path.
Okie dokes. Let me roll a d4 real quick. Neat.
Maxed
Okay.
it.
Okay. So 5 trees begin to approach you as you guys are ascending.
Trees.
Two groups.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, for some reason it's mentioning 2 groups and I don't know what it's talking about. Whatever. As you guys are ascending this narrow game trail, these trees approach you, and they
What's their
actually
query?
welcome you and ask how long you plan to stay.
Ooh.
Asking us how long we plan to stay it implies we have a plan. I think we're kind of winging this one by the seat of our pants.
You'd be right.
Yeah, I was gonna say as long as it takes.
Or as short as it takes.
Viable answers. You're welcome to stay here. And the trees kind of sort of follow you from about like 10 feet behind as you guys continue ascending.
Creeps. These trees are giving me the creeps.
Why are you here by chance?
Our little friend here is trapped in this birdcage, and we heard someone has the key up in the mountain.
Jingle jangle. Such a friendly sweetheart. She collects keys and talks about them endlessly. It'd be very difficult to find one in her supply. She wears a coat of them that jingle and jangle as she walks, hence her name. And 3 days ago, while rooting through the swamp for truffles, she was attacked and robbed by brigands. She hasn't left her hilltop since then, and must be getting pretty hungry.
Well, I've got a couple rations. I could trade for that key. Yeah, I got a couple rations.
That would be delightful. And you guys make your way up this winding, misty trail with the willow trees creepily just kind of trailing behind you until the tree line goes no further into the craggy peak above. Is there anything else you guys like to do upon the along the ascension?
No.
Okay.
Maybe if we could break for a short rest, that'd be cool.
I see no reason to stop that. You guys can take a short rest if you'd like. In fact, that gives me a minute to stretch my legs and put Mr. Penny in another room. Or just give him some puppies so he leaves me alone.
Yeah, I don't think short rests. I don't think do anything for a paladin other than healing.
Yeah, you don't really
But warlocks get it all back.
We
They
get
it
all our stuff back. Yep.
They get it all back.
Also, sorry about. I might need to call it early tonight. Just
Oh,
cause
no, that's fine.
I'm
We can
dying
actually
here.
call it here. That's fine.
Cool. Yeah, I am not used to new sleep
Yeah.
schedule, and
Let
I'm
me just
fading
end the
super
stream
fast.
real quick.
He's
Yeah,
breaking.
we can call it here. That's fine. Anyway, thanks all. We'll pick it up later.